Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel. Today's topic is about how well we can store our data so that we can do various analysis and also keep everything very clear and clean. First, let us look into the title of this topic. The title of the topic is when to use date time value versus date value. Now, first let us start with an example in here. In here, I have a data step in which I have three variables. The first one is ID, second one is amount, and third one is transaction underscore date, and here we have four observations. And here if you look in, we have first two observations which look exactly same, and the second two observations also look the same. Now let us look into another data set which is shown in here. Again the same data, but what has happened in here, instead of date, here we are storing it as date time. So what is happening in here, you can see that here the two observations look very same, but here you can see that the first transaction was done at 9:45 and the second transaction was done around 9:46. Main advantage of storing the data in the form of date time as opposed to date is that now we are very clear that we have two transactions which are not happening at the same time, but they are happening at the different time. And another important thing what we can do in here is we can do certain analysis. We can understand in one particular day what is the time difference between one transaction to another transaction, and we can try to do some analysis and then we can try to come to some conclusion. But we cannot do if we have data something like in here where data is stored in the form of date. Obviously we can do certain kind of analysis but not detailed analysis like this. Now if you want to do some date analysis, what we can do from this date time value is we can extract the date by simply using functions like date part function which extracts the date, and we can do all the analysis. Now let's conclude this topic. All the time we may also need not store our data as date time. Say for example, if we have our data which we are collecting once in a day, we don't have to have a time part, just a simple date is enough. And finally, we always need to understand our process, and then we need to design how we want to collect our data and how we want to store our data. That's all for this topic. If you like this topic, please give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe. Thank you.